guys hear me? I think you guys should be able to hear me. Let me know if I'm too loud or too quiet. You see, Gene, you said finally? I know, right? Delinquent first for once. No, I think Gene got you. I think he might have got you by a little bit. But what's going on? Like the stream Quan streams are rare, so show support while you can. It's not that they're rare. It's just that like I've been doing a lot of stuff. Turn it up a bit. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. Let me see here. Okay, how's this? Is this better or is it too loud? I want it to be at like a nice, comfortable volume. Send me what's going on. I also want it to be louder without like my background being loud, cause since it's like the middle of the day, people are cutting grass, so like you might hear outside stuff, but like I don't really care all like that. I don't care if you guys don't care. Uh, Sedarius, yeah, what's up? I know it's so random. If the background gets loud, let me know, cause I can't hear anything through these. Who has the most mana in the Black Clover verse? Are we talking about alive? Or I guess like probably. I mean like it would be Lucifaro, wouldn't it? Like or are we like not counting him? Ready to get started. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know if you count if you're counting him, then like it would be him. It would be Lucifaro. But like if you're counting like characters that are like active and just running around, then it would be Dante. Like if you're counting people that are out and running around, it would be Dante or Lucifaro. Yeah. But yeah, no. But like, what's going on with you guys? I feel like I really haven't talked to you guys in a really long time. Like at least talk to you guys like this, like just like face to face. Like, y'all better not bail on me tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Oh, you talking about on Josuke's stream tomorrow? Is that what you're talking about? Magna versus Lucifaro, bro. That whole situation is wild. My bad for not being on the podcast the other day. I don't know if Josuke told you guys or not because I haven't had a chance to watch it because I've just been busy. But I went to go see Demon Slayer at the movie, so I wasn't there for that. And then yesterday I just went to see Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you guys have seen it. Depending on how many people have seen it or not, like we can talk about it if you guys have seen it. But if you guys don't want me to spoil it, I won't say anything about it. Tabata really gave Magna a top tier spell. Really shows that anyone has potential. I have so many like my own questions about this spell because this spell almost debunks something that I personally thought about Black Clover for a long time. Being that like depending on how strong you are, I didn't think spells would affect you all like that. I just assumed that they wouldn't. But like Magna being as weak as he is, having a spell that affected Dante just seems wild to me. So I really need to see like the rules on this. And also, I don't think the spell is as good as people are making it out to be. Shiki gonna be planetary. I probably agree. Oh, Simi, we need Black Clover versus Magi stream, dude. I am so down for that. I'm so down for that. I would just need like a quick fresh, like a quick refresh on Magi, and I would be so down for that. I know Josuke loves Magi too, so it'd be hype. Oh, you're hopping on tomorrow? Oh, I'm definitely gonna be there then. I'm 100% gonna be there, Gene. 100%. Was Mortal Kombat good? The trailer was fire. I mean, honestly, I thought it was alright. I thought the movie was fine. Like, I know, like, oh yeah, you heard the movie was boring. See, like, I could see where people would say that. The only thing that was weird to me was the whole deal with, like, the main character. The main character thing was kind of weird. And then certain characters felt underused to me. Like, and it's really weird to say because I was never a big fan of Kano, but like Kano kind of carried the movie for me. Like, I don't know how many other people are like that too, but for me, Kano kind of carried it. Um, the Mortal Kombat movie was hot garbage. I mean, it wasn't hot garbage. It was just like there were just some things that were really weird. Like if you're a big fan of like the actual story of Mortal Kombat and the story's like continuity and all that, then you might be turned off by the movie. But if you're just like me, who's like a super big casual in Mortal Kombat, like I'm a casual. Like I've played the games obviously, but I don't know the ins and outs of like the lore of it. And the movie was alright, but the main character, that part was kind of, it was a ball dropped for ball drop for sure. I read the Demon Slayer arc in the manga. It's good. Like, are you talking about the like Demon Train? I mean, cause like the Demon Train arc was good. Like, it definitely had its down parts, but I overall it was good. The movie was alright. The movie was okay. Magi versus Black Clover, but after the Spade arc, hopefully, hopefully they'll be able to like compete with some of those top tier people in Magi, because some of the people get like crazy. Like, yeah, yeah, Sinbad solos the rest. It's just like that. Like Sinbad's like really like. I don't even think they have anybody for Sinbad. Like, we'd have to nerf Sinbad so much to get him to like be fair in the fight. Like, it takes so much nerfs. MC Most was a huge drop off. Oh, from Mortal Kombat, yeah, it was just like this random dude Cole. It was like, who is this guy? Like, it was so just like, it was like, who are you? And he wasn't like interesting. And he felt really stupid. Like it's like he was really stupid. He didn't feel interesting. Like, he didn't really have a place in the movie all like that. He was just kind of just there. It was just so weird. Magna is still weak though. He just makes his opponent as weak as he is. See, that's the thing. Like, I don't think that spell is just like that great, because it basically makes it even. So you still have to win. It's still a hard fight. Like, if you had to fight somebody who's literally as strong as you are, that fight is still hard just because you guys are both even. So, like, I mean, if you're in a team fight, it makes it a lot better because you bring somebody down, like, you even it out, and if somebody's stronger than you, they can just clap them. But, like, I feel like there's, like, a definite downside to this. For sure, for sure. Like, it sucks we have this super long break. Like, of course we would get this kind of chapter on a break. Is character spells based on emotions and their needs? Like Noelle needed to protect people in Saucy Village, so she got a defense spell. So Mina wanted a spell where he could be equal, so he got one. I'm not for sure, honestly. I don't know. The whole spell thing in Black Clover is really random, honestly. Like, it just really seems to be all over the place. It really does. In terms of, like, what kinds. It seems like people do get the perfect spell for their scenario. So I think it might be somewhat emotion-based. I don't know. Oh, Simi, thank you for the $2, bro. Hope you have a good day. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, too. And I hope you have a good one. Kino, yo, what's going on? Marco, how's it going? Genie said Black Clover Jeopardy with subscribers. I don't even know how to make that work, because there's probably so many people who would want to do it. Like, I'm sure a bunch of you would want to do it. I don't even know how to even organize that. RT's the Jeopardy, the freaking Jeopardy organizer. I don't know how to make that work. I really don't. I heard the spell is basically adding your magic with someone else's and dividing the sum by 2 while giving both equal amount of magic mana in a death mode. Yeah, that's essentially what it said in the unofficials. In the unofficials, that is exactly what it said. The only thing is, like, I mean, I doubt the officials are going to change it. Like, I doubt the officials are going to change it by that much, honestly. It's just, I really, I wish we didn't have to wait 2 weeks so I could see what the downside to this is. Because it just seems too good to be true. Nice shirt. I appreciate it. I don't know if you can see the whole thing. It's a Naruto. Black Goku, what's going on, bro? But couldn't Magna start blasting... Wait, couldn't Magna start blasting better fireballs with the more mana he takes? Yeah, he totally could. Since he's, like, much stronger than he is now, he would have way stronger fireballs. I just want to see Asta or Yami fight a dragon. I would love to see dragons in Black Clover. I feel like Tabata would draw a fire dragon. Like not a literal fire dragon, but I feel like the dragons he draw would look dope. I was about to say fire dragon, but that wouldn't have made any sense. Waiting for Zora to show off. I know Zora's kind of just chilling there, not doing nothing. He's just chilling. So I do want to see what Zora's up to. Yo, what's going on, Tyler? How's it going, bro? How many mangas do I have? So for me, I don't have that many. I only have all of the English ones in Black Clover, so I think that's up to is that up to? It's like 23 or 24 or something like that. I know that they went up to the Xenon volume, so I have all of those, and I'm waiting on the Noel and Vanico one to come out. And then I have one. I have the first issue of Black Clover in Japanese, and I have a couple. I have like 2 or 3 of the Seven Deadly Sins volumes. I want to get more of them because I want to do a reread on Seven Deadly Sins because I read Four Nights of the Apocalypse and it's really good. If you guys haven't checked it out, so yeah, I don't like if you want a number, maybe like 25 or 27. Yeah, I think like 25 or 27. So I definitely don't have that many in comparison to like a lot of the other YouTubers. Let me see. What's going on, Dante's Gravity? I need villains to start gaining spells because we have seen one gain a new spell even though they met the conditions. You're talking about who is the one? Veto? Who would be the one that gained a new spell? I can only think of Veto, but like he didn't really gain a new spell. He just unlocked his magic. I don't know. But then again, like a lot of the protagonists don't really unlock a new spell. Like it's really just Noel and Yami that have really done that. And Gauch did the one time too. But like, I don't know. Gauch's situation was kind of weird because it was the same spell. He just did it with another person. Like he just applied the spell differently. Because there's been people that have been in bad spots but didn't get a new spell. Like Finra was in a really bad spot against Langers, but he didn't get a new spell. Or like Gray and Gordon didn't get new spells when they were going up against Elf Gauch. So I don't know. The whole unlocking new spell thing is really, it's kind of inconsistent for me too. It really is. Guys, I heard that apparently R2 and Josuke. I'm not Gene. I'm not even gonna speak on that. I don't even. That's between those two, bro. I'm not even gonna say anything about it. I'm not gonna say anything about that, Gene. If those two tell you, it's on them. But you won't hear anything from me about it. That's just them. Definitely a big downside to Magnus' spell. Can't have a cheat code without risk. I mean, yeah, because he still has to beat them. Like he still has to actually still beat someone that is the same strength as him. Zora gonna save Magna. I hope he doesn't. Like, as weird as this like is, I feel like now that Tabata has committed to giving Magna this moment, I hope he sees it all the way through. Now, but it's weird because I feel like I wouldn't be irritated either way. Like, if Magna beats Dante 1v1, I'm going to be kind of irritated because that just sounds kind of wild. Like, to even say out loud, it sounds like Tabata's trolling. It really does. But then on the other hand, if you give Magna this moment and then he just gets saved, it's like all his hard work was for nothing. So it's like it's like this is a lose-lose situation as far as how I see it. Do I read Kaiju number 8? Yes, I do. I love me some Kaiju number 8. It is like, honestly, as far as like new series out, it's really good. I am another one that's out is that Spy Family one. I read the first chapter on live, but I didn't go back to it. I need to go back to it. I went back to Orient, but I didn't go back to that one. You need to go by. All right, Marco, I will catch you later. I appreciate you for stopping by if you're still here to hear this. Tell me your favorite? Wow, I'm actually really touched by that. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Magna basically got bare minimum spell of what Bond does. Oh, that is true. That is really similar to Bond Snatch. I would almost like, it's better and worse in some scenarios because Bond has to keep taking and taking and taking to get them down a lot. But like Magna is only just taking half. So like, I don't know. Like Magna is essentially just like half in everybody. It's weird. Honestly, but it was Dante's arrogance is what gets him messed up all the time. Like I don't know why he isn't different at this point, but I can appreciate how true Dante is to his character. Basically, anime. What's good? What's going on, bro? Gauch's spell changed because him himself changed. Yeah. I've been watching Black Clover YouTubers for so long that not many other creators can entertain me now. It's a curse and a blessing, I guess. I don't know. The Black Clover YouTuber community is very interesting. especially like when you compare it to other communities. It's very interesting. Inspired me to make a current Asta versus and Yuno versus Lich vid. I think that's always a good one to talk about. Like, I can honestly see the arguments both ways, assuming you're talking about half awakened Lich, like, and not prime Lich, because that might be a lot. But half awakened Lich, there's definitely an argument for Asta and I think so, even though that's kind of the not popular opinion. Gauch mirror dimension power coming soon. What? Gauch's Brule confirmed? That recent Jujutsu Kaisen chapter hit kind of hard. The principal is the real man out of all the characters. Oh wait, are you talking about the spoilers for the chapter for Jujutsu Kaisen? Because I haven't seen it yet. Not like I don't mind being spoiled on it on the new chapter, but I like for some reason I have the hardest time finding Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers. Like I can never find them. Like I don't know who leaks those ones, but on Twitter I can never find the Jujutsu Kaisen ones. Uh. I'm glad I found Josuke and Quan and the others great YouTubers. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. I really do. Definitely never thought that I would be in this kind of like a spot. Quan, when is the next manga read through stream? You gotta finish Dunk the Black Shadow. I want to do another one too. I don't know. My schedule is so up in the air. Recently, to get better though, is like I bought this whiteboard that I've been writing down like everything I have to do, and like I've been trying to stick to that. So like if we could get one, we're definitely not going to get one in the end of, in April, but we can definitely shoot for one in May for sure. There will probably be one in May, cause that's always fun, especially since I'm not reading. Cause like the thing that was bad about the first reread through one is I didn't know that every first chapter was like 60 plus pages. I never really made that connection. Magna might not win, but him nerfing 100% Dante, who's equal to Supreme Devil, helps Asta. Honestly, I kind of think that that Magna and Dante are going to fight for a bit, and then Magna's probably going to be about to lose, and then Jack's going to come in and kill him. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. Because Jack is still there, and Jack, bare minimum, should be able to cut him when he's nerfed. I need that Black Clover, Mashal, and Kaiju anime. I mean, Kaiju's probably is gonna happen. Mashal is maybe, but Kaiju is definitely like I swear that's gonna happen. Asta Union claps Lich, maybe. It just depends. It just depends, cause I want to say he does, but I could definitely see how Lich could win just because like Lich was so like far above him. We didn't see Dorothy and Nozel on the map this chapter. Makes me think they're going for Morris or in her dream world. Honestly, I think Tabata just forgot. I think he forgot to draw them, to be honest. Like that's what I think. They could be going for Morris, but I really think Tabata just forgot to draw them. We need a chapter to explain gray magic now that got a insider something better than transformation magic. A great chapter would be interesting. I don't want it anytime soon. Like I want to go through the dark triad and maybe even like taking out like one dark triad member. But we do definitely need someone to explain what Gray's magic is even doing. Quan, the main leaker you should follow is Ducky on Twitter. He's the Mo of the JJK Fantasy leaks on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. He said, okay, all right. So I follow Ducky and send me. If you could send me the JJK leaks, that would be amazing. Because like I always just like search on the little search bar or whatever. It just like, cause that's kind of how I find most of my leaks. I just kind of like go through how Twitter works. And I just usually find them, and I can find them for everything else. One Piece, My Hero, Jujutsu, or not Jujutsu Kaisen. One Piece, My Hero, and Black Clover. But like I can never find them for Jujutsu Kaisen. Dante not dying this arc. We need that Asta and Dante rematch, and we don't know Asta and Dante connection. We know Libby and Dante Devil, but not Dante. I don't think Dante and Asta have a connection, honestly. Because Dante would have no connection with Asta. Like, Asta's, Asta is from the Clover Kingdom, Dante's from the Spade Kingdom. They have no connection. Outside of Libby and Lucifero, and that's the only connection Asta and Dante have, in my opinion. Jack ain't killing Dante, he might. If he's weakened, Jack can totally kill him. I won't spoil the Jujutsu Kaisen chapter in the chat. I'll send it to you. Okay, that's fine. What's Asta gonna do for the next half an hour? He can't even use his regular black form. Honestly, what would be smart for Asta is for him to find somebody who can heal him. So like he needs to find Mimosa. That's what he really needs to do. If he finds Mimosa, he'll be all right. Cause I want to say like I wonder is if she heals him, will it just reset? Cause his body will be back to like 100%. Oh, you just sent it? Let me see. Oh yeah, I just got it. I just gotta follow this dude. That's definitely what I'm gonna do then. Oh, it's like, okay. It's one of these. Do you guys care if I talk about the Jujutsu Kaisen spoilers on stream? Is there anybody who's like really trying to wait up for the manga? Because you guys don't want me to talk about them, I will not. Sedaris, it wouldn't technically count as a dub of Dante. Gets back up right away, but Magna being able to knock him out for a while is still a decent feat. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. For Magna. Epsilon, what's going on, bro? You said what about Charmy? Well, Charmy can't heal wounds. She can only restore mana. So like, Asta eating Charmy's food doesn't really do anything. Unless Charmy learns how to make food that the Spade Resistance knows how to make, where she can make food that heals you on the inside too, then that would be hype. Fuzzy, what's going on, bro? You forgot Dante has hands? Oh, Gene, you forgot Dante has hands? Dante does have hands, but I really feel like his hands were kind of just because he had gravity magic. And like his gravity magic just made him like way more nice, like just way nicer. That's kind of what I think. Said you're doing your Jujutsu Kaisen podcast tonight? Oh, okay, so like you guys talk about the spoilers or just you talk about Jujutsu Kaisen in general? Just as a whole? Because I actually really like Jujutsu Kaisen. I should probably tune in because like Jujutsu Kaisen be confusing me. Like the past like 2 chapters I've been so confused on what is going on. Like I understand like some of the rules of the game and stuff, but for the most part I really just be confused. What are you saying? Do I think Mimosa can become the Windy of Black Clover, or should Tabata introduce a more offensive support character, not really like Charmy, but more like a speed-based mage? Oh, kind of like how Windy is support, but she does fight. I mean, I think that'd be a good role for Mimosa, especially since like she's trying to get her flower cannon. But it's just weird because of how Mimosa fights. I don't really think because like she's one of those like shoot blast at people from far away kind of fighters, not like a up close and have some kind of crazy exchange. So like, whereas Windy was get up close and fight you regular, and could shoot stuff at you. So I don't know. Like, but then we don't need like 2 or 3 support people. So it's weird. Maybe he just shouldn't even have support people fight. I mean, I would like it if Mimosa became more of a fighter, but I don't think he'll do it. I only watched Attack on Titan anime season 1 and never read the manga, but I know what's gonna happen all the way to the ending. Did you read it or something? Like did you read it or did you just spoil yourself? Or are you saying that like you can already assume how everything is gonna go? Could Charmy's food restore anti-magic reserve? I don't know. I'm not for sure. Cause like the thing is like I don't think Asta has ever ran out of anti-magic or been low on anti-magic, which is kind of weird because it's like Libby has like a ton of anti-magic and it's like I don't know where that comes from. Like I have no idea where his anti-magic is coming from. He just has it. Okay, you guys do both. Well, like do you know when you're having it? Like 5 or 7 or something? 8 maybe? So I'll probably tune in and listen to it. I know I'm subbed to you. Mimosa Dryad form soon, hopefully. Oh, you also said Mars Earth Spirit. Honestly, the more time that passes, it makes me like I don't know. It's like I want the Diamond Kingdom to show up, but it's like, man, maybe they won't. Maybe they won't though. JK Network, what is going on, bro? I can't remember if you were one of the people who had tweeted it out, but that the Mashima game, the mobile game one that he's doing the art for, or I shouldn't say his game, but like the game that Mashima is doing the art for looks really dope. I can't remember. I know Rax tweeted out, but I can't remember if you did too. You said let me dream. Help Mimosa's ultimate magic is a mana zone spell that restores all allies' mana and health in the area. That would be fair, especially since she doesn't have a spell that restores mana. So limiting it to her ultimate magic, I think is a really fair trade-off. Oh, you have a brother that tells you everything about Attack on Titan, and honestly, you don't care about the spoilers and will be hype. Oh, and you don't care about the spoilers, and you will be hype to watch it or read it when you do pick it up. Yeah, Attack on Titan is definitely hype. It's definitely hype. Honestly, no, I kind of think that they're gonna pop up like in the aftermath almost. Like I feel like they're gonna pop up in the aftermath, if that makes sense. Kind of like after everything is already like everybody's all beat up and tired. Like kind of like when like Kuma popped up at the very end of Thriller Bark. Like I think it's gonna be something along those lines. They're gonna pop up in the aftermath. You're sticking by your theory that Gordon is going to become the healer of the Black Bulls. That's the path his dad wants for his family. That could be interesting. I like if he could find a way to heal with his poison and be like the true healer, because they don't really have one. I mean, because like Nero doesn't really heal. Charmy restores mana. You know, I don't even know what Gray's doing. Like, so I want someone with nightmare magic just being able to trap someone in a nightmare world where their own fears are manifested and weaken them physically, mentally, and spiritually over. Oh, it's spiritually over. See, it would be weird because if you have a nightmare magic character, you're basically just saying this character is made to fight Dorothy. Like that's all you made is you made a character that is now destined to fight Dorothy. So it's like, it's a cool thing, but it just sucks that there's no other path for that character side to fight her. Oh yeah, the art looks dope, and I like how much designs his characters for these games. I know I'm so excited for it. Whenever they eventually open up the early access for it, I'm gonna try to join, cause I'm like a sucker for gacha games, so I'm definitely gonna play it. Quancredible Union Gordon, definitely not, 100% not. Set the chapter and spoiler guy to you on Discord. Wow, this chapter is still kind of confusing. It's more straightforward. Gosh, it's like Jujutsu Kaisen is so good. It's just so confusing sometimes. Like he is so wordy and there's so much text and like it's not that I dislike reading or I dislike text or I dislike complicated stories or anything, but it's just like I just be having to read the chapter like 3 or 4 times and it's like I don't know what's going on. Attack on Titan anime's been fire. Yeah, the anime was pretty good. I'm an anime only for Attack on Titan, and I thought it was really good. I thought all the hate it was getting was like undeserved. I think Mimosa finna get something like Noelle, but with plants, like her own version of Valkyrie dress. I don't know, cause I think she's just gonna be copying Noelle. She's gonna be copying Noelle at that point. I don't know if everybody needs some super crazy transformation. I don't know. I think the Underwater Mage and the Diamond Kingdom coming up soon. Oh, like Kyoto and Kahono. I like them a lot, but I don't know if they're gonna show up. Diamond Kingdom way higher possibility. Like Diamond Kingdom is like 75% for sure. Definitely are gonna be there, but Kahono and Kyoto, that's like 30%. That's the highest I give them is like a 30%. You hope real trap a high ranking devil in a painting. Depending on how it goes, that could be cool. Depending, but I don't know. That's not true because Dorothy has fears too. I'm sure she does. So the only person to be able to beat Nightmare Magic would be a wizard with someone who has no fears or overcomes their fears. Well, no, I'm not saying that like that character's destiny is to be defeated by Dorothy. I'm just saying like that character would then have to fight Dorothy. Like if you have a Nightmare character or a Nightmare Magic character and they don't fight Dorothy, I feel like that'd be weird. I feel like that would just be so strange if they just don't fight her. Like it would be like if they had another character that had like freaking lightning magic or something, right? But he uses lightning magic like baseball. he would have to fight Magna. Like it's like you're making a character that has to fight a certain character, which isn't bad. It's like dang, I kind of wish that wasn't a thing. I don't know if I'm making sense on that one. I can get a whole college degree by listening to how Gage explains curse techniques, bro. I'm saying he explains so complicated. Like he explains everything so complicated. When Mars' friend Ladros comes back, do you think he'll be arcane? It's weird cause like Ladros just has blank magic. Like it's just he doesn't have a magical attribute. So it's like I don't know how that even works. I think his ability to absorb magic is really good, but that's not like I do body modifications count as arcane? Like that's kind of weird. If Noel gets a new transformation that's different from Valkyrie dress, I wouldn't mind mostly getting something similar, to be honest. I don't know, cause then that's that whole thing where like everyone has a transformation, you know? Like I kind of really like how the captains outside of Marileona don't have transformations. They just like Yami is just strong. He just uses his magic and he's just strong. Like Fuegoleon, Nozel, they're just strong. Jack, he's just strong. Yeah. Also, I don't think Jack's thing is a transformation. At least I don't consider Jack's thing a transformation. So I kind of would like it if more people stayed like that, like just regular. Jujutsu Kaisen's last chapter was a bit much for me in terms of info dump. All the info they gave me could have been given during the fights. I guess, yeah, that's true. You can definitely squeeze in some info during fights. And it's just like, it'll just be so much. Like, they'll be explaining so much all at once. Who do I think will be the strongest out of the four knights? Uh, honestly, I think it's going to be Tristan, Meliodas' son, just because, like, Meliodas is the strongest, so I think it's going to be him. I mean, you could make a strong argument for Percival, but it's just like Percival is so out of nowhere, so I don't know. And the thing with Tristan is like Elizabeth is really strong too, which is I feel like some people forget about. So like, he's probably going to be the absolute strongest. So how do you feel about these last chat? Wait, how do you feel about these last Eden Zero chapters, especially the introduction of Eraser and his power from the Erasion Seis Interstellar? Eraser seems really cool. I like him a lot, actually. I like him a lot. I'm. It's like I want to see him fight too. Like I want to see him get like his own fight, like maybe similar to how Justice had his fight with Elsie. But I feel like he's broken. Like I feel like he's too broken. So like, it's like I want him to get a fight, but I don't want him to absolutely mop somebody, if that makes sense. But he seems dope. Imagine a magic user with magic like golf or basketball. That would be dope. I mean, I don't even know how the basketball one would work. I don't even know how that one would even work. Did you hear that Four Knights of Apocalypse manga sold 35,800 copies in 3 days, which is really good? Oh wow, I did not know that. I didn't even know that they made. So wait, the volume one is out already in Japan? I had no idea. I'm just saying the Black Flash is cause boring now. See, Black Flash, a little bit. I kind of agree with you, a little bit. Black Flash is just kind of meh. The only time Black Flash was really hype, but it's like Yuji does it so Yuji has gotten to the point where he does it so much that it isn't like that exciting. Like Yuji really needs a curse technique now. Like he really needs one now. And not like saying for him fighting other people, but like for us as the reader to be entertained by his fights. I feel like if the next Yuji fight is him just punching and Black Flashing somebody, that's gonna be kind of stale. Oh, Fuzzy, thank you for the $5. Let me see. Magna going against Dante, starting the coffin dance music. Manga surviving 30 seconds in the battlefield. Hold up, wait a minute. What? But yes, thank you, Fuzzy. I do appreciate that. Jack's spell was just upgraded version of his blade. Yeah, it was. People kept saying it was a transformation. Fuzzy, oh, you messed it up. What were you actually trying to say? If you type what you're actually trying to say, I'll read that too. What you like what like if you fix it, I'll read it. You said Oh, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen is doing a good job of not giving every character a domain expansion. Yeah, for sure. And then a lot. I don't even know how everyone's domain expansion would even work, honestly. But then like he's left it open ended to where like if he just wanted to give someone domain expansion, he could actually do it. Like he left it that like cause like Fushiguro, he just kind of unlocked his. Like he just kind of just did it. So like the door is definitely open for people to just do it. I just started watching Seven Deadly Sins on Netflix. The way Meliodas held back the lightning spear was absolutely sick. I know, bro. The first couple seasons, like the first 2 seasons of Seven Deadly Sins, is actually really hype. It is really, really hype. Uh, Thoughts on Tanjiro rant at the end? I shed a tear. Oh my gosh, that was like the ending part was so good. Like it was really, really good for the Demon Slayer movie. I really like Rengoku's last little speech too. The only thing that kind of sucks is the theater I went to, I had to see it in dub, and like honestly, I actually really did like the dub a lot. The only thing that I didn't like in the dub was Inosuke's voice. I don't like Inosuke's dub voice at all. I really don't. So like when Inosuke comes in at the very end, it kind of took me out of the moment because of how much I dislike his voice. But yeah, no, Zagara, I did see the Demon Slayer movie a couple days ago. What do I think about Invincible? I haven't seen it yet. I want to watch it, but I have not seen it yet. I'm hearing nothing but good things about it from people that aren't fades. Like, because fades hypes everything, but like even the people that are not fades say that it's good. So I do want to see it. My only kind of issue is that like I'm kind of squeamish on all the gory stuff. So like it's gonna be tough. Like it's always tough for me to get through series. Like Attack on Titan was really hard. That was really hard for me to get through. Yuji's like Ichigo only has one move. I know, dude. Ichigo spammed Getsuga, bro. Like he just they couldn't get like if they would have just gave Ichigo a little bit of Kido, I would have been excited, or just a different move. Like just give him something. Like even Renji had a bunch of moves. Like Renji had multiple moves. Like come on now. Need Yuji to get a curse technique already. Facts Quan, he just keeps spamming it. Like Asta and Deku have all these abilities. Yuji Black Flash is boring. It is. It's so boring. A little bit. Hold up. Who said Black Flash was boring? Y'all can't tell me when Maito and Toto used Black Flash that you didn't think it. See, that's different because Maito's Black Flash, his that moment of him using Black Flash was my favorite moment of Black Flash ever being used. Like that moment was my favorite because I already knew Toto could do it, so him doing it wasn't really all that crazy to me. But when Maito, like when he just cracked Yuji with it, I was losing my mind reading that. Like I need that to be animated so bad. Ichigo has different forms, so he's not boring like Yuji. I mean, Shikai Bankai, and his Shikai is constant, so he just has. Oh, I mean, Hollow his visor form, I guess if you count that, and the Fullbringer one, I guess. I mean, he does. He does. He does. Quan, you don't know the coffin dance music theme? No, I do. The one with the African guys and their pallbearers and they're dancing with the guy, like with the coffin. I know what it is. I'm glad the Four Knights of Apocalypse is getting an in-depth power system unlike its predecessor. Yeah, it was so weird too because I never really thought about it until Pelgard was talking about it when he was like, "Oh, this is like a destruction type magic or a mission type magic," and I was like, "Wait a second, like." Seven Deadly Sins didn't have any of this, and it's like I never even noticed it. I never paid attention to it. Because it was kind of just like in Seven Deadly Sins, everybody had their abilities and their little power level, and that was kind of just it. Like I never paid attention past that. So I am really excited. I have a video actually that I was supposed to put out 2 days ago about how strong I think like the current knights are, like the Knights of Camelot, as well as Percival is in comparison to characters in Seven Deadly Sins. I was gonna put that out today, but I was like, I haven't streamed in like a month, so like I would rather just stream. So I mean, best case scenario, I might be able to get it out tomorrow after the chapter review. I mean, if I do, I do. If I don't, then I'm sorry. But speaking of Jack, the slander for him is definitely undeserved. Like, yeah, he talked, but they acting like he's trash or something. I don't know. Honestly, like, the stuff with Jack is so weird because like that's that. I feel like the Jack slander is coming from that weird, fan group. Like not like the actual fans like me or Will, but like the weird ones that just don't like. They're like the ones that don't like toxic characters, but like who cares? Like Jack, like no matter how much trash Jack talks, he's still amazing in like a fight. Um, Inosuke's dub voice is the same as Meliodas' dub voice. Dude, these voice actors be having some range, bro. I would have never guessed that. I would have never guessed. Quan, you're squeamish? Yes, very much so. Yes, yes. I am very squeamish. Extremely. I don't like. See, it's weird because, like, you guys are gonna think that this is stupid, but like, this is a random story about me that like not a lot of people know. But back in high school, I was in this program called like biomedical science, and in that program, we got to go shadow intern somebody that worked at a hospital. So I was under a pathologist. Now, if you don't know what a pathologist is a person that they basically look at things under like in the microscope slides. So they like check for cancer and stuff in microscope slides. They dissect organs and they do autopsies. That is their main job. I don't know why I chose this, but this is when I found out that I was squeamish. So while I was there, there's this room in a hospital called a grossing room. And this room is like the super cold room that's filled with like refrigerators and cooling containers filled with organs. So like most of my days in like my last 2 years of high school, I got to be at this hospital, and like I would like take apart organs and stuff and all that, and like get to see all that kind of crap. So I've seen all of the organs. I've seen and basically held all of the organs of the human body except for a brain. They didn't have any brains, but like hearts, kidneys, stomachs, lungs, appendix, gallbladder, uteri, all that stuff. I've held all of that stuff, and it didn't bother me. But one day I got to sit in on an autopsy, and that was too much for me. It was too much. It was too much. They literally, it was like how you see in the movies. They open up the little drawer and they like pull the body out, and they like got the saw and just started cutting into his body. It was too much for me. And ever since then, it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. Like it's such a random thing that not a lot of people know. But yeah, it was just ever since that moment of seeing that like autopsy, seeing like bodies and stuff get chopped up or anything like that, it's just it gets me. Um, Ichigo does have Sero, he just never uses it. I'm just gonna try to transition back into the chat as naturally as possible after that. When Akaza showed up, the movie went from 0 to 10. Though, yes, dude. When he first did his the little snowflake thing, it was fire. You checked out Eden Zero anime, thoughts on the adaptation? I haven't seen it yet, actually. I just haven't been on Netflix. How many episodes are out? Like, is it like 2 or 3 episodes out? Gotta go. Good stream. All right, bud. I will catch you later. Have fun, bro. If washes Xenon at 100%, would you be mad? See, the thing with is his whole bell charging mana for 3 days thing, and now he's super strong bothers me so much. It bothers me so much. Like, as of right now, the only people's like transformations that really feel justified, or power-ups that feel justified, are like the captains, because the captains are just strong and they've been practicing for like 6 months. Asta's kind of feels justified just because he's actually using his power more effectively. It was just him changing his mind on how to use it. And Noelle is iffy, but like Yuno's power up feels really weird. Magna's power up feels really weird. Like a lot of the ultimate magic stuff just feels kind of weird. I don't know, it just feels weird. I feel weird so when people talk bad about the current Seven Other Sins animation because the animation is so different currently. It gets so much worse. Yeah, this would actually be Quan lore. This would in fact be Quan lore. I never understand why Nobra in the main 3 doesn't have potential like Yuji and Megumi Yuta. Oh, Yuta has more than her. Maki and the new guy said so. Said so. Oh, you're just saying she's mid. I see. See, the thing with Nobra is like I like her just because of how her ability is weird. Cause like Maito and even those two blood guys both noted how just weird her ability is. So like I kind of like how she kind of reminds me of Toto in that sense of like she doesn't come from some super crazy lineage or doesn't have some super crazy demon or not demon or cursed spirit or Shikigami helping her. She kind of just has her own weird technique and just kind of makes it work for her. So I kind of like it in that aspect. Um, Now, Quan, if you ever just tell him to put if ever the circles for trypophobia that doesn't bother me. Circles and all that doesn't bother me at all. I don't really care about that. Gene, what are you 7? Wow. Am I sure I wasn't with the human trafficker? No, all that stuff is important apparently. For taking the bodies out and stuff, it's important to like study, I guess, to see, because essentially like anything that has had cancer in it, they would take it out and they would slice out that section that had cancer, and they would use the organs to make microscope slides out of it, and they would look at it. Uh, Eating gummy bears has been the nightmare for Quan ever since. Jack, what is up? No, it is not, bro. I love me some gummy bears, though. Nate, I seen that. You tried to take it away. I seen it. I seen it right before you took it away. Nice try. I seen it, though. Trust me, Gene. I've seen 7 Deadly Sins Season 4 animation clips on Twitter, and I'm gotta enjoy it, yes. The 3rd episode just came out. I might try to watch that. Ooh, if I can watch it today or tomorrow, that would be hype. Cause I know after the stream I'm gonna get some food. I'll probably watch it then. I could make a video out of that, honestly. You know what's strong before Bell combined charged up. I mean, he was, but like he went from like not even being able to match 55% Xenon to like absolutely obliterating 80%. Quan can't watch Hellsing Ultimate, nothing but blood and guts. It's like I can get through it. Like it just takes me a minute. Like there'll be a lot of pausing and me getting myself back together. Quan, do I like boba? Like boba tea? Um, I do enjoy me some boba tea, but like I don't like the tapioca pearls all like that. I like it when I can replace the pearls with something else. Like me, I typically will replace them with chocolate just because I like chocolate. Like a lot of people like chocolate, but if I can replace the tapioca pearls with chocolate, I'm a happy guy. I still can't believe Josuke ate cow nuts. How can you just do that without feeling some type of way? Bro, because down south people is weird, bro. Down south people do all kind of stuff. You think Nero and Zora could be OP if they found a way to combine sealing magic and trap magic? Underrated combo in your opinion? Probably. But then it's like you can already put traps into things. So it's like I don't know like how Nero could help him. That's just the only thing. I can't even imagine slicing another human being. Bro, it's wild, bro. It is so wild. I don't even know. It was just a lot. Because, like, I swear when the organs were like, separate, when they were, like, individual, it wasn't that bad. But, like, when they were separate, like, it's like when they were all in the body, it was just a lot for me. It was just a lot. Like literally a heart by itself in my hand it probably to this day wouldn't bother me. But seeing a heart inside of a human chest cavity, Mortal Kombat was tough. I was watching it like this a lot. It was tough. You say give you another lore story? Like I don't know what you guys even want to hear. Like, oh, I can give you this one story from when I was in like college. So when I was in college, the PS4 was coming out, and I wanted one really bad. This is back when I was thirsty. I was thirsty for the PS4. It was gonna be so hype, like, cause I didn't have a job or anything. I just lived in the dorms and went to school, and like, I had no way to buy one, so I literally got a job just to be able to afford the PS4 when it came out. So it comes out or whatever, and I don't have a car because I'm a broke college kid, so I don't have anything. So I where the PS because I'll start here. I went to school in Pittsburgh, and I lived in downtown Pittsburgh, and the only closest GameStop that was going to have them was all the way in this place called Oakland. I don't know how familiar you guys are with Pittsburgh, but Oakland from downtown Pittsburgh is like it is a drive. It's like a 30, maybe 20 to 30 minute drive. And I really wanted one. So I was like, I'm going to ride my bike. I'm going to ride my bike. So I proceeded to ride my bike from downtown Pittsburgh all the way to Oakland to get one. And as soon as I get there, it turns out that like I forgot my wallet back at my dorm. Like I literally had left my wallet. And like if any of you guys know anything about Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh is literally all hills. So like I was like, dang, I don't got my wallet. All right, bet. I'm going to just come back. So I proceeded to ride all the way back home and then ride back out to that said GameStop. But then when I get there, that GameStop is closed. But that one closed early, and the next closest one was like another 30 minutes in this other place called Squirrel Hill, which is like, I mean, it was not 30 minutes by car, but on bike it was another 30 minutes. So I rode another 30 minutes out just to get to the GameStop right before they closed. I actually got it, but it was just the fact that I had a solid hour and 45-minute bike ride home. So, like, I had just been riding up and down the utilities of Pittsburgh, like, all night. It was horrible, bro. It was so bad. It was terrible. Never again. That's like another Quan lore story. That Gene asked for. I'll go back to the chat, though. Yeah, hey. Oh. Gene, you're supposed to bite them. You're not supposed to swallow them whole. The boba tea, the tapioca pearls. Could you make a theory vid about what could have happened to Arthur? We see him crying in the Seven Deadly Sins movie trailer. See, that's one thing I've been thinking about. I've been thinking that the movie might have some type of connection. Like, I think the movie might fill in something for us, possibly. But I do have some thoughts on what could have happened to Arthur. I might, maybe I should do one. Do you think I should do one before or after the movie? Or actually, I could do both. I could do one before the movie and after. I might do that. Quan can't even watch the first episode of Invincible. I'll still do it. It's always funny. If I ever start to do live reactions and stuff, and I'm doing like something gory, you guys will laugh at me. Tabata don't care about he wanted to kill him off, so he isn't trying to explain anything for him. It's questionable power up. That's what it feels like. Quan eat pizza after the stream. Honestly, I was thinking about getting there's this like cheesesteak place by where I live. I was thinking about I was gonna get a cheesesteak. Honestly, that's kind of what I was in the mood for. What do I think Percival's race is? I honestly think he's a human. I think he's a human, and I want him to be a human. Just cause I mean, all the other races are really strong. I mean, granted, like Bond was really powerful and Escanor was really powerful, but they were only powerful because of the influence of other races, like with Escanor and the goddesses, and Bond being able to get that strong because of him drinking from the fountain of youth. But I really want him to just be tried and true human. It's kind of similar to the Asta thing, where it's like everybody wants Asta to actually just be a normal guy, like just a normal peasant without anything special. I think it'd be really cool. Mortal Kombat X-rays will have Quan poop his pants. Bro, I'm saying. The X-rays, when I first see them, they're a lot. But after I see the same ones over and over again, it doesn't bother me as much. Like, after I get desensitized to the exact thing, it doesn't get as bad. How are you broke if you own multiple businesses? I don't own multiple businesses. And this was back when I was in college. I was super broke in college. I had, like, no money. Like, I was able just to afford to go to school, live in dorms, and like eat. That was it. That was my budget. It was just eating. I bet he's a clone of Meliodas, and somehow. Ooh, I would hate that. I would hate that so much. I would hate that a lot. said, Gene, are my legs made out of titanium? Honestly, Gene, they're not. But I was in a lot of sports and stuff when I was in, like, just growing up. Like, I've probably been, I was in sports, ooh, like, middle school up until well after high school or whatever. So, honestly, I had always been, like, moderately athletic. So, like, yes, they are made out of titanium. They are. See, it's weird because I want to do live reactions, but at the same time, if it's anything, I don't know how YouTube is with gory stuff. Like, are you allowed to put gory stuff, like live reactions on YouTube? Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want YouTube to kick my door down and rip my channel out of my computer. But what is this? How do I feel, or how do I think of the EDP 445 situation? I don't know what that is. EDP 445? Gene, what even is that? What even is that? Asta's dad being interesting can make the story long. Honestly, I really don't think Black Clover is ending anytime soon. Just for the whole thing, my whole reason for that is that, like, most mangakas will give you status updates on, like, how far along they are in their series, such as like Oda constantly tells us how far he is in One Piece. Um, for like Bleach, Kubo said it was wrapping up. For My Hero, you know, Horikoshi said it's entering the last part. The author of Jujutsu Kaisen, he even said that, you know, Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna be ending in the next couple of years here. But like Tabata hasn't said anything at all. Like, he hasn't said anything. So, like, it makes me not think that Black Clover is ending anytime soon. Do a Twitch live instead of YouTube? That's probably what I have to do, honestly. But the thing with Twitch is, like, once I start doing Twitch, I probably won't stream on YouTube all like that. Because I'll just stream on Twitch instead. Because I know streaming on Twitch is, you have way more freedom. Like, so much more freedom than you do on YouTube. So, like, I probably, like, and then that makes me, I don't know, it makes me feel weird. Because I like streaming on YouTube. Just because, like, that's where all you guys are. Like, all, like, my main people that I talk to are on here. Like, I don't know if you guys even will go over to a Twitch to watch me react to stuff. And I don't know the rules of Twitch. I would have to set up an entire Twitch everything and kind of learn the rules. Like, granted, I could obviously just plug it up and do it, but I kind of like to know the rules and stuff before I get myself into trouble. Um, Glad Meliodas' son is the protagonist. He's born broken. Yeah, it makes me feel a lot better, honestly, that he isn't. Search EDP exposed on YouTube and you'll understand everything. Is this like somebody got... It's like another YouTuber or something that just got, like, exposed or something? Oh, this is... Okay, I'll watch this later. It seems long. I would love if Tristan is the Gojo of the series and Percival is the Itadori. They get stronger gradually. See, it's weird because, like, they should be the same age. Like, they should be relatively close to the same age. So, like, Tristan shouldn't be too terribly much longer or older than him. Like, yeah, cause it's been 16 years since the end. He was just trying to get some cupcakes. Oh, we're talking about the EDP thingy. Yeah, I'll check it out later. I don't know what it is. I just looked at it on my phone for a second, but it seemed long. Black Clover could spawn a lot of spin-offs if Tabata wanted to expand the verse even further. It could, honestly, if Tabata would take a little bit longer time with his flashbacks, he honestly could. Like, 'cause that's one thing that I kind of like about One Piece is that Oda doesn't hold back on his flashbacks. Or even Naruto does it sometimes. Like, they will give you a full flashback. But it seems like Tabata's flashbacks are literally one chapter or two chapters at the absolute most. He never goes longer than that. But, like, when you look at, like, the whole flashback with, like, Naruto and his dad and Kushina and all that stuff, it was long. Or even, like, how Oda does flashbacks, like with Chopper's backstory or Nami or, like, Sanji or Law. Like, he takes his time. I wish he would do that, too. Um, Yami Sinbad series, please. Oh, that would be hype too. Just a pure Yami series would be hype. I would love that. Oh, you meant in terms of power since Tristan's born broken. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant. I thought that's my fault. I thought you were talking about like he's much older, so he's gonna be guiding, you know, Tristan, or he's gonna be guiding Percival to the way of how to be everything. Cause like I kind of think of it as they're gonna have like a Killua and Gon relationship, where like how Killua was always much stronger than Gon, and he like kind of just let him around. I was kind of thinking of it along those lines. Quan, what are your plans for each subscriber goal you have? Like, what are you planning to do for 5K, 10K, etc.? Gene, honestly, it is. I have no idea what I'm gonna do because it seems so like impossibly far away to me to hit like 5K or 10K. Um, I've been wanting to do a giveaway for like forever. Like I bought a bunch of stuff to give away, and I just literally never gave it away. Like I brought it up once in a video, like when I first started, like a super long time ago, but I just never gave any of the stuff away. Like I got like it's just literally sitting in a bag, like, and it's just chilling there. Like I have like this Black Clover wallet, these Black Clover socks, and I have a couple Black Clover posters that I've been meaning to give away and I just never have. So I might do a giveaway. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. Yeah, game night maybe. I have no idea. Cause I want to do like cool stuff for that kind of thing. I already did a Q&A, so I can't do that again. Cause that would just be weird. Like I don't know. Hope 8 years flashback is long. I kind of do too. I kind of hope it's long also. If they give her one. Like honestly, I think an entire like flashback arc for the Clover Kingdom could turn out really good. Just to see like the old state of the Clover Kingdom, maybe see a previous Wizard King or two. You're betting I hit 5K before 2022. You're wildin', bro. That would be crazy, bro. That would be so hype. That would like, cause this year's almost halfway over, and I'm not even at 2K. So like, that would just be wild. Oh, Co-Spirit, what's going on, bro? And Ergon15, how are you guys doing? Two of my favorite people at the same time. Is Meliodas still alive? Hard to take any villain seriously when he could easily one-shot them. I feel like Meliodas probably is still alive, honestly. It would make sense too that Arthur is able to get away with everything he's getting away with, and Meliodas still be alive. Just because I know Meliodas probably wouldn't want to kill his friend. Like Meliodas isn't big on killing his friends, and also seems like Arthur's probably stronger than him. Possibly. We don't know how far chaos goes. It's very possible. Let me see something. Sammy, you said you're back. I didn't even know that you had left. I had no idea you had already left. YouTube just needs to bless the AniTubers algorithm for like a whole month. That would be hype, honestly, if we could get featured on the algorithm a little bit more. Honestly, I don't know, because it's kind of like, like a lot of it, I'm not really upset about any of it, honestly, about like, I am truly, really, like, grateful for how far I've even got for the amount of work I have done. Because I feel like I don't do enough. So, like, I myself could never be mad at not being farther ahead or bigger just because I feel like I'm not even doing enough to even really be where I am. So, like, you know, it is what it is for that. Like, I wouldn't even be mad. Chaos is really broken. It is. Like, it seems like he can just do whatever he wants. I want to know who the previous Wizard King is and where they are now. Yeah, I'm just so curious. Like, they have to be out there. Like, they really do. Like, there's no way that they all died, you know? And there's just no way that they all died. That would just be weird. That would just be really weird if they're just all dead. I was kind of debating on also playing a game today, like just to like play a game and talk to you guys, but I don't know. If Arthur is the villain, that means the Knights of the Round Table are villains too. Ten Commandments 2.0. I didn't even think about that. It kind of that kind of would be Ten Commandments 2.0. I just hope they don't like. I just really hope that it isn't the same formula, because that would be really lame. That would be really really lame. Uh, like if they do it, I don't know what a good way to do it would be, just because I'm not like Arthur or that creative. But I really don't want it Ten Commandments 2.0. Let me see. I just hope y'all don't retire from YouTube by 1 million subs. Honestly, I don't foresee myself retiring anytime soon. I guess because like honestly, I got into YouTube as like a really fun hobby, as something I always wanted to do. So like this is a lot of my time, so I really do enjoy doing it. Just like making videos and like just doing stuff, like just talking to you guys. Like all like the entire experience is really really fun to me. So I don't foresee myself quitting anytime, at least in the near future. Maybe if I have like a bunch of kids or something and I just don't have time, then maybe. But even then, I wouldn't want to quit because it's important to me. Asta has to be Asta has to be strong enough to beat a person in Devil Union before he's rendered near useless. Essentially. Uh, Quan, where'd you get that Naruto shirt from? I actually got this shirt from TJ Maxx. I don't know if you guys have TJ Maxx where you guys are from. It's like the equivalent to like a Ross. I don't know if you guys have Ross, like a Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls type deal. It was really random. Like they just ran. Like I was going there for some jogging pants, and they just randomly had anime hoodies. I got another one somewhere around here. I don't know where it is. Gene, I appreciate that though. uh, let me see. I'm trying to think. Have you guys seen like? Okay, let me know in the chat because I'm curious. How many of you guys have seen the Demon Slayer movie, the Mortal Kombat movie, or have you guys seen both? I'm just really curious to see where you guys are on that one. I need to know. You get all your anime T-shirts from Ross or Marshalls. Send me like we must stay in the same general area for you to have both. And I didn't even know Ross and Marshalls even carry that kind of stuff until I just randomly went there. If Melios was dead, we would know. I agree. We probably would know. Oh yeah, I forgot to say neither. If you haven't seen neither, then yes, please let me know if you haven't seen neither. Do you think the next devil would be smart and powerful enough to beat Asta while he's in W? It is a strong possibility. It really is. Wait, you guys haven't seen either of them? This makes me feel like I don't know. It makes me feel like a loser who went out to see them first. It makes me feel so weird. I thought you guys would have seen him. But Delinquent, no, I kind of hope Asta gets to fight like a more intelligent villain. So, but you caught up on Demon Slayer? Well, that's always a plus. I mean, it's probably Demon Slayer will definitely probably be on the internet very, very soon. I want to see other Square and Black Clover. I'm a little tired of seeing Black Bulls in the spotlight, bro. I'm saying it's too much Black Bulls. It's too much Black Bulls. Way too much. Like Tabata started off good because he was divvying up shine a lot, but in the Elf arc he fumbled on that one in my opinion with giving other people shine. Ain't the link we haven't seen either. Jeez, I am really a loser for seeing them both like first. You're caught up with Demon Slayer manga. Ending was mid. Yes, it was. The ending was very meh. The ending was very meh for Demon Slayer. It really was. I'm not gonna lie to you on that one. The ending was real meh. It was all right though. It was just okay. Like honestly, but see, like Demon Slayer as a whole is just real, and like, cause honestly, you're really more into it for the characters than the actual story itself. Cause the actual story itself isn't really super complex, and there isn't any super crazy lore. Like the lore in Demon Slayer is like super shallow. It's just the characters are really fun. So like the characters are either really fun are really interesting, or you care about them, so you like watch and read the story for that. I feel like Tabata is only going to give the Black Bulls and Captain Shine from now on. To be honest, honestly, I think you're right. Like, then that's kind of the actual sad part, because like the whole Crystal exams kind of got us expecting more from everyone. But like, you're probably right. No one else is really probably going to get Shine all like that, which sucks because I kind of want Leo to get some Shine because Leo is really cool. So many series have mid endings nowadays. It's weird because like with endings, everyone's gonna be upset. Honestly, like there's no way everybody's gonna be happy. And then there's another thing too, where like a lot of times they're in contracts with the magazine they're in, be it Shonen Jump or Kondashi or whatever magazine they're with, and like they have to fill out this certain amount of chapters. 'Cause I know that's what happened with Bleach, because Bleach was supposed to end with Aizen, but like they're like, nah, Kubo, we need some more chapters. So like it could be one of those things too, where people could be trying to stretch or shorten their series to make it fit. Well, yeah, a lot of series. I can't remember. I'm trying to think of recently a series that I read that had a good ending. I'm gonna have to get back to you on that one. Like, I really can't think of one. We need an entire arc dedicated to showing and developing other mages from other squads. Maybe a training arc with different mages from different squads that bond and explain their backstories. So like, that would be cool, but like, it's like it would be cool, but no one would care. You know what I mean? In a sense of like whatever. It's like because we'd be going so far away from whatever the main plot is. Like it would be hard to connect that to a main plot. I think. Like I would be interested in something like that, but I don't think everybody would be, which is the only downside. Do you imagine an entrance of vice captains to the Spade Kingdom? I want to see. Honestly, I think the time to show the vice captains is past. Like, if they make a huge appearance in the Spade Kingdom, that would be dope. But at the same time, it's like Noct couldn't even beat us. Like Noct couldn't even beat a devil, and he's a vice captain. So like, imagining that there's vice captains that are much stronger than Noct is kind of crazy. So like, I don't know. I feel like the time for vice captains is past. Like I don't see like it's almost like we be bringing them into the story just for them to get clapped, and I don't like it when characters show up and get clapped. I really don't like it when that is your first appearance. It just looks bad. Now, obviously, I would love to see them for like story's sake, because at least Bleach did this really well with at least showing everybody, even if they didn't get fights. Like we at least knew who they were. Like, there's tons of lieutenants in Bleach that didn't get fights until way later on in the series, but at least we like knew them. I know folks are tired of seeing the bulls in the spotlight, but I'm glad the side characters are always getting love. Can't say the same for Class 1A My Hero. That is true. That is true. At least the Black Bulls as a whole is getting treated well, as opposed to just like say like two or three characters like in My Hero. That is very true. Chainsaw Man. Well, it's not that like the gore is bad or anything, or that I can't read or watch it. Cause people have been telling me to check out Chainsaw Man. Quan for real forgot about Full Metal Alchemist. I was talking about recently, Gene. Obviously, there have been stories with good endings as a whole. I was just talking about stories like recently. Cause like if we're just talking about in general, then yeah, I could definitely think of some. Like I did like Full Metal ending. I really enjoy Yu Yu Hakusho's ending. Deadman Wonderland. I don't know if you guys have watched that one. I really enjoy Deadman Wonderland's ending. Um, Oddly enough, Fairy Tail's ending actually made a lot of sense. I enjoy Fairy Tales. Yeah, there's a bunch that don't have bad endings. It's just like just feel like recently, I can't think of any. Yo, franchise, what's going on, bro? You're not too late. I'm still gonna be in here for a little bit. Definitely still gonna be in here for a little bit. Yeah, you still got nothing to worry about. I appreciate it that you showed up at all, honestly. We need some Bulls characters with characters from other squads in an arc for people to care about them. Nate, that's actually a good idea, honestly. That's a really good idea. Like I said, with what Gene was saying, I would love to see other characters from other squads, but just I can't find a way for people to care about them. But that's a good idea. If you put the Bulls with them, then people would have to care. My main problem with My Hero's power system is that the restrictions are too strong. Thus, some characters can't use their powers to the fullest in terms of power. That's fair too. And it's like they're all kind of like mutants in a way, so it's like them training themselves too. So it's just kind of weird on how it's like there is no like dead set way for everyone to get stronger, which is a cool thing about it, but it does hold them back. Their power system definitely holds them back. Togashi is a genius with so many bad endings. He did even made one. I mean, he did even made one. I feel like we might be having another one of those Grimoire entrance exams where the captains have to choose new squad members. It would be the great way to transition from the Spade War arc. Honestly, that's one of my favorite things in series is when they do like a next generation or like another year. It's like a popular thing in sports anime, which I'm a huge fan of sports anime and manga. But like one thing I always like is when the first years become second years and then they get new first years. That's always hype. That's like one of the hypest things ever. I don't know if you guys read Ace No Diamond or Ace of the Diamond, whatever you want to call it, but that series is fire. If you like Black Clover, then you would like that because the dynamic between the main character and his rival is literally the exact same as Austin. Even the voice actor for the anime of the rival is the same voice actor as in the dub or in the Japanese sub. I don't think they actually have a dub. Do you think Asta is going to be the only one defeating Supreme Devils? He better not. If Asta has to clap like 7 devils, I'm gonna be mad. That's gonna be so booty. If Asta claps like all of the Supreme Devils, and also that would make this take a long time if he's clapping one devil per every 30 minutes. It's basically taking 35 minutes to clap a devil. That would just make like time wise, that would just take forever. Juan, do you think Marileona is still fighting the ancient demon? I do, because Tabata showed her still over there, which just seems so weird. Like, I really hope Tabata does the one thing that he likes to do when he goes back in time briefly and just show her just beat it really fast, because it just seems weird. Magi ending was okay. The Magi ending was weird. It didn't end the way I thought it was going to. It definitely wasn't bad. It wasn't bad by any means. It just ended very oddly. Like, because I expected to see more of Sinbad before the ending. Ooh, the Death Note's ending was very in the middle for me too. Like, it wasn't bad. It just, like I said, it just didn't end how I think it was gonna end. Juan, what do I think Nozel and Dorothy are doing? I mean, honestly, I think they're just still just fighting random dark disciples in the castle because like they both. I don't know if they would have a way to know about Morris because the only reason Nock knows about Morris is because of the second side of it or his ability to see him in his cat form. So it's like I don't know like if they have a way to see that Morris is the one that needs to be taken down. Honestly, I kind of hope that Nozel is possibly on his way to fight Majecula or Vanica also, just because they have that whole connection between, you know, Vanica killing his mom. So I kind of hope he goes in that route too. The power system in My Hero is very similar to the one in Seven Deadly Sins. It's vague and just there. Yeah, honestly, those two are really similar. At least like, yeah, it is. It honestly is. Cause like people, like the way people get stronger in both series are just like it's a real matter of fact. Like it doesn't. It's like there's not a lot of training to be done. Also, that's another thing about Seven Deadly Sins I think held it back is that like everybody it's like everybody's power ups were just so weird and like oddly specific in how they got stronger. Like everybody just kept unlocking their true potential. Like no one really like trained to get stronger. So I don't know. It's weird. Everyone should get a chance to fight a Supreme Devil, especially a team effort. I need some captains to beat one. I need captains to clap some Supreme Devils. I'm tired of Asta doing it. Captains have to do it. At least for me. I need some captains to get some kills. Gordon about to pull up with the Witch Queen. I'm calling it. He might have studied under her and became kind of like her assistant for a while. Gene, I don't even know where you get these theories from. Goodness, that would be crazy. Gordon about. Oh wait, no, I read that one already. Code Geass ending. I didn't see the end of Code Geass, so I don't know. It's one of those things where I got through a lot of it and then like I just didn't finish it. So like I don't want to just finish it. I would want to restart it and watch it over. Um, Cowboy Bebop's ending was fire. I love me some Cowboy Bebop. The ending was amazing. I know Sinbad isn't a. I think Sinbad isn't a fan of Cowboy Bebop. I'm not for sure. That could be false, but I think he said he wasn't. I think Nozel is getting some sort of transformation for sure during this arc. But like, what kind of transformation would he have? Cause I feel like giving Nozel a suit of armor would be kind of mid. Like I don't think it. I don't think it would look as good as we're thinking it would look in our heads. It would just be kind of odd. Attack on Titan ending. What did you think about it? I'm actually anime only for Attack on Titan. Like I do know some spoilers and stuff, but for the most part, I don't know how it ends at all. It's a great theory. Tabata wants us to forget about the Witch Queen, but I won't. I mean, honestly, it makes sense for the Witch Queen to be there because what the Spade Kingdom is doing is going to affect everything. So it's like it would make sense for her to also show up, seeing as she probably doesn't want, you know, the Witch Forest to be overrun by demons also. Especially since she probably couldn't beat them all alone. The Magi ending was kind of rushed. You know what? Because I wasn't reading Magi weekly when it was out. I just read it all once it was done, like way after the fact. And honestly, I kind of got that vibe that it was. It kind of makes me wish that I was reading it when it was happening. So, because you know, whenever you're reading something weekly as it's coming out, you kind of get to see how things are going on. You get to talk to people about what's happening. So, like, kind of like with Bleach, it's like we all knew the ending of Bleach was being rushed because we were all or not, maybe not we all, but a lot of us were reading it as it was happening, as opposed to somebody who just picks it up years later and it's like, this seems super rushed. Juan, if you want to read a series that has a similar power system to My Hero, but is actually good, read the webtoon Ordeal. It's only 52 chapters so far. That's not even all that long. I mean, it's not that I think My Hero is bad. I just think some of My Hero's down moments are just pretty down. Honestly, I like My Hero a lot. I'm a big fan of My Hero. I don't think it's bad. Juan, can you read Solo Leveling Chapter 1 right now? It's not long at all. Gene, we can just save it for a whole read-through stream. I mean to check out Solo Leveling 2 because people keep saying that what's the guy's name? Jin Woo is supposed to be hype. But no, I'm not even gonna read the whole chapter 1 of Solo because it's gonna open the actual door, and then next thing I know, like 3 hours later, I'll be reading like all the mangas ever. Magi's last arc was mostly a battle between ideologies. It was. It was mostly a battle between ideologies when myself, I wanted a battle of actual violence and fighting. I wanted an actual fight. And not like the kind of half fight that they did, but like an actual, like, they had to beat up somebody. But I kind of get it, just how the story was going. It wasn't really going that way. So, like, I get why it had to happen the way it did. Gene, it'll be okay. I'm not saying no to the manga read through stream in general. It's just, it's gonna happen. Whoops, I hit my mic. It is going to happen. Just not in this exact moment. Oh my gosh. Let me see. But I'm probably gonna be ending the stream soon, like just in the next couple minutes. So you guys can go ahead and like chat whatever you guys want. Like before the end. I'm about to get off and get some food in like a second. Need an ordeal read through. I'll do that one too. Like I'll read that on the stream as well. Read ordeal. Ordeal and solo leveling. I gotta remember to make a list. I have to remember to like right before I do it to make a list and then like just get all you guys a series. I probably do like I don't want to do too many though, cause last time I felt like I did way too many. I might do like 7. I might do like 7 series or something, or maybe I wonder would you guys want me to do a bunch of different series or do like a bunch of chapters of one? What was my favorite Eden Zero moment? My favorite Eden Zero moment. Ooh, I really do like the moment when like Homura like kind of told her actual mom how she felt and just like walked off. That moment felt like really powerful. Or even or after that when she went like to the Valkyrie statue and left her like stuffed animal there, that like that like broke me deep down too. Those were probably like some of my favorite moments. I'm trying to think anything else that was really crazy. Uh I don't think anything tops that. I really because it was just really powerful for me. The whole thing was Draken Joe and Shiki. That one was just crazy. But I didn't like it though. I didn't like it because it made me mad. um, who's my favorite fire user in anime? I don't know. I'm a really big fan of Ace. Like honestly, Ace is probably one of my bigger like more favorite ones. Ace is really cool. Natsu's pretty cool. Um, yeah, really probably Ace and Natsu are like my like top 2. Alibaba's third for sure. Alibaba's third. I know like a lot of people are a big fan of Suna from Hitman Reborn, but like Suna's probably not top for me. I actually like Zanzis a lot more. He was way cooler. Fire users are so overrated. Ice users are way cooler. Is that a Gene? That pun is so bad. Ugh. I know you typed in Ive, but I know you meant ice. It's so cringe. It made me cringe on the inside. Homura's character, enough said. I know Homura's character's so good. Her character's so good. Favorite Four Nights of Apocalypse moment so far? Oh, with the probably Percival when he has his giant hand and he smashed Talisker down. That was so funny to me. Like, and then just Percival just getting used to his magic in general is really hype. And then the last moment that we just got with everybody being together. I like that a lot. Like with like Donnie, Nanson's, you know, Sin and Percival. I almost said Hawk because I was reading your name. Do both solo leveling and ordeal, then do a video titled series you should read, giving a review of both. I could do that. I gotta do that for Kaiju number 8 first. That's been like on my list of videos to do for like forever. So I would have to do Kaiju number 8 first. What about Captain Burns? Ooh, excuse me, from Fire Force? He's not even my favorite captain in Fire Force. I like Benimaru way more than Burns. I'm actually not even a big fan of Burns, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't dislike him, but I'm not a super huge fan of him. Honestly, I might even put, now that I really think about it, now that you said Fire Force, I might put Arthur above Natsu. So it might be like Ace, Arthur, then Natsu for me, for favorite fire users. It wasn't a pun, Gene. That was definitely a pun. You knew what you were doing. Read Jujika no Rokuin. Jack, what even is that? I don't even know what that series is. I've never even heard of it. I need to see Tabata's take of Egyptian mythology. That would be interesting. That would either be really interesting or really creepy. One of the two. All right, Jared Punch. I'll see you later. I'll catch you, bro. Actually, that's probably gonna be it for me too. Honestly, like I'm gonna get out of here and get some food. So yeah, you guys have a good one. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Sedarius, I appreciate you. Simi, appreciate you also for donating. I want to say there's somebody else. Fuzzy, I also thank you for donating. I think if I'm forgetting somebody, I apologize. I just don't remember your name off the top of my head, but I do appreciate you guys. So yeah, definitely going to be streaming again. I don't know when. I will let you guys know on. It's not essential water. It's essentia. It's like the alkaline water stuff. It's cool. Where does Mary Leona rank on my list of fire users? Probably top 10. She would definitely be top 10 easily, and like probably more so closer to top 5. But I don't know if she quite make top 5. That's why I said read it. Don't be giving me no attitude. Just read it. Okay, I'll look at it and see it. I'll look at it. Is it a shonen? Juan, thanks for the stream. My grandmother's funeral was today. Your live stream really helped me out. Oh my gosh, Tyler, I am so sorry, bro. Definitely my condolences for you, bro. Definitely. I definitely hope you feel better. And I'm glad that I was able to help, even if that was just a little bit. So yeah, thank you for stopping by, honestly. But yeah, aside from that, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys, later. Oh wait, I can't just stop it like that. Oh, I forgot.